Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Sloan, and we are out here again with my second Clash of Clans video, trying to learn the game, trying to get some analyzing done here from you guys that know this game a little better than I do. So we're going to start this attack off with a 3-star that I got on a TH17, which leads me to tell you what in the world my problem is, which is kind of bizarre. I cannot 3-star a TH16 hardly anymore. I'm going to show that attack after this one. This one went so well against a TH17 again, and didn't even have any problems out of this one. You can see I'm using the same army I used in my first video, my version of Hydra. I've got 8 balloons thrown in there, 9 dragons, 4 dragon riders, the balloon to deliver my Yetis, which will be cloned with 2 clone spells, and a rage spell there on the TH17 once it gets there. I had to figure out how to get it there based on these sweepers that are pointed in that direction, and I was able to get it there no problem. And the way this one worked out, it played out nicely, and I didn't have any problems with this, but you'll see a big difference when I go against a TH16. I don't know what the issue is, but let's get started here with this one, and maybe you guys can pick up something I did right in this one but didn't do right in my TH16 attack. Let's go ahead and drop this in there, guys. Before I do, please hit that sub button. We are trying to get to 50,000 subscribers, and when we do, we're going to give away a brand new Xbox Series X. So let's hop into this, and you guys tell me what went well, what I could have worked on, and especially when we watch the TH16 attack, which is directly after this. All right, you can see here I'm looking at the Inferno Towers. I think a couple of them, the 2 on the outside, I believe, are single target Infernos. I'm looking at my air defenses, trying to figure out how I can pop 2 of those with my Queen. And then I've got my 4 free spells I have to strategically place as well. May have to use them on those air sweepers. We'll see how this goes when they start trekking. I was able to get both air defenses out there, and I start dropping my other heroes and my dragon riders, and then here comes my dragons. They're all going right the way I wanted them to go, so everything's looking good here. I've used my ability on my royal champion for the long attacks, but I should have, looking at this now, should have used my freeze spell right there. I get sidetracked looking at other things. I should have used my freeze spell to keep my royal champion up. So even with that mistake, I end up 3-starring here. So scatter shots, infernos, monoliths, those are the big things with these air attacks that you got to watch out for. And I use my free spells on those and try to use them to where the bulk of my army isn't taking damage from those things. Now we got this Inferno Tower here that I'm trying to take down. I finally got it, but their royal champion is wreaking havoc on my army right there. We can see starting to take care of it. Got that out of the way. Things are looking pretty good. 88% here. At this point, 90%. Got enough of my stuff up. No big hitters. Didn't really have to use the revive spell, but why not speed things up? Get my royal champion in here. So I didn't really have any problems. Had plenty of troops left to take care of this. Took the big hitters out pretty early, even though I did make a few mistakes. You can see my army there. All right, here we are over on the TH16. Why I can't 3-star these anymore, I don't know. You guys help me with this. I can see the sweepers there that are concerning me a little bit, because I really want to start on this end of the map so I can take out the artillery and the monolith. And I've got 2 air sweepers right there that I can take out with that. But will I be able to squeeze my blimp by without having to burn too many free spells on those sweepers? Let's see what we can get going here. All right. There we go. Did a good job taking the 2 air defenses out. That was my goal. And I don't like the way my queen is trekking right now because I want to protect her with my warden. So I dropped that dragon over, and that kind of pushed the queen to go left, which was the way I wanted her to go. Now they're trekking up that way, and I think I'm going to be able to squeeze them by those air sweepers. So I do a good job getting that up there. I got my blimp up there. Things are looking pretty good right now. I'm using my freeze spell on that single target Inferno there. But that Eagle artillery is... I probably should have used another freeze spell there to lock up the Eagle as well. Now I'm down to the Eagle artillery. It looks like I'm going to take that out with my Dragon Rider, but what? Enough of my army doesn't survive. And I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe I used my free spells on the worst things. Maybe I should have saved my free spells for those scatter shots, and I should have stayed with the bulk of my army maybe instead of down here where I just had a few. I don't know. And you see here, maybe I took a bad choice in my revive spell. Just at the time, I didn't think I had enough big hitters around my barbarian king, and maybe I should have revived something else. Because when I revive him, he doesn't last long. Because after I destroy this cannon, you see that big cannon start targeting and he just melts. So I didn't get much out of my revive there. I'm welcome to any suggestions, guys. Are you struggling with TH16 ever since you hit to TH17? I just don't get it, you know. I rarely ever 3-star a TH16 anymore. I don't know what the issue is. I guess I just need to change my way of thinking. But here's something I wish Clash of Clans would throw in there. You know how we can have 2 armies? I wish that we could have an air defense and a ground, or at least 2 different types of attacks there, and there was a button that would let you switch which one you wanted to use. So like I could figure one out for a TH16, for example, that I have more success with. And whenever I do come around a TH16, I don't have to use that army. Instead of having 2 identical armies trained up, it would be nice if we could train 2 different armies and hit that button and switch to which one we needed. I hope Clash of Clans does that in the future. That would be sweet. But I'm open to any suggestions, guys. Let me know. Again, my name's Darth Sloan. I'm usually over on the Angler or the Hunter, streaming those games. That is where I got my start. And remember, 50,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a brand new Xbox Series X. Now, how can you over here on Clash of Clans win that? Join one of my live streams, even if you don't like the Angler or the Hunter. That will be announced, so be looking in the announcements for a post. I'll schedule that at least a week in advance, because that is a big deal, a brand new Xbox Series X. So even if you don't watch the Angler or the Hunter, I will tell you what time we're going to give that away. And as long as you hop in the stream and are live in the stream, then you have a chance to win it. So even if you don't watch my live streams for the Angler and stuff like that, that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I welcome the feedback, and maybe we grow and learn together over here on this awesome game that I've played for years. It's the type of game that I play while I'm waiting on something throughout the day. It just takes 2 or 3 minutes to get your attack in. And over here in Legend League, we just get 8 of them. So I need to perfect them. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you in the next one.